In 2026, we will be so careful about the language that we use and bear in mind that it is actively shaping our reality. Day 7 of upgrading my mind and speech with ChatGPT. I'm transforming the way that I think and speak by learning new habits and skills so that I can become the most confident, wealthy, and intelligent version of me. So in my natural fashion, I've been curious about something. And today I've been wondering, how deep does language run? How much does the words that I use impact my reality and therefore how I perceive reality? So I asked ChatGPT to explain the relationship between language and thought and what that means for self-transformation. And in today's lesson, what Chat taught me is that your words don't just describe your way of thinking and your thoughts, they actually shape them. There's research on this called the linguistic relativity hypothesis. It shows that the language you speak influences how you perceive and process reality. For example, if you constantly say, "I'm bad at speaking," your brain organizes around that as a fact. So it will filter your memories, your attention, and your sense of what's possible all through that frame. But if you shift to, "I'm training my speaking skills," your brain processes that completely differently. So therefore, it's not a fixed trait anymore. It's a skill in development. And that opens up different possibilities. ChatGPT helped me to remember that the words that I choose creates the framework my brain uses to make sense of the world. And that very framework determines what I notice, what I remember, and what I believe I can do. So the next time I'm thinking I'm not good at this, it is better to say, what specifically am I struggling with? What skill needs work? And what is one thing I can improve? The more precise my language gets, the more clearer my brain is able to see what needs attention and therefore come up with creative solutions. Saying, "I'm not good at this," it doesn't give our brain an opportunity to come up with a solution as easily. That's a fixed mindset that cuts off a drive for improvement. So today I'm paying attention to the words I'm using to describe myself and where I am in this process. Are they opening possibilities or closing them off? That's what I'm sitting with today. And that's day 6. See you tomorrow.